What's up, everybody? Y'all like my clown shirt? I actually had to wear this to school today for some project. So if you guys make fun of this shirt, this little rainbow shirt I got on, I had it for a school project today. But anyway, I just got done watching today's General Hospital episode, and I'm gonna say it was a step up from yesterday's episode. It was a big step up for yesterday's episode. I actually liked some parts in today's episode. Let's talk about it. Who do I start with first? First of all, I got some news. I should have reported this yesterday, but Rick Springfield is coming back to General Hospital to tape for several episodes in April. We all know Rick Springfield. Well, some people may know him as a singer, but a lot of people that watched GH back in the '80s, and some that may watch him in the '90s, know him as Dr. Noah Drake, Patrick's father. And I'm hearing there's a rumor that Patrick also may be leaving the show. So maybe is this the reason they're bringing him on, bringing Rick Springfield on? Like I said, I heard that there's a rumor going out that Jason Thompson maybe also be wanting to leave, and they're saying Robin's coming back for a couple of episodes in I'm thinking back around that time Robin's coming back for a couple of episodes around the Nurses Ball, which I don't know when that's gonna be. But I hear Robin's coming back, so maybe that could be a way of ushering Patrick off the screen. I mean, get him and Robin back together. Him, Robin, Emma leave Port Charles all together. Start a new life. But anyway, maybe that can be, and Rick Springfield can come help him usher them off. That's just my theory. But anyway, and also got some One Life to Live news. Roger Howard, not know the official cast for actually that One Life to Live, that's not the official. Well, that's the contract cast. I think they're still casting a couple of people with roles here and there, but that cast that was released, which I will talk about in another video, that's just the contract cast. That was announced. That's not the recurring cast. And I also got some Roger Howarth news. Roger Howarth is gonna start taping One Life to Live during its second week of production. It starts shooting, I think, March the 11th. So Roger Howarth is gonna start the second week of production of One Life to Live. So that's a little news. And there's rumors that he won't be shown on General Hospital, and he's supposed to start back taping GH around May. So I don't know. I hear the only reason that Roger Howarth decided to go back to One Life to Live is because it's just so he can go back to GH. I don't know anything about Michael Easton. I hear he doesn't want to go. They don't have any plans to go, and I don't know anything about Kirsten Dawson. So people have been asking me if I heard anything about them. I don't know about them. Anyway, enough about that. Let's talk about today's episode. I'm gonna start off with just get all this crap out of the way. Start off with this vampire storyline. People have been telling me that this vampire storyline is supposed to go on till April, and I'm kind of believing that because and I will say that was kind of neat. I say neat, kind of interesting how John got loose though. How and Lucy Coach shot that damn arrow at Caleb, and he just out of nowhere caught it, and I guess those some of them vampire like reflexes, and John somehow cut himself loose, used that pole to cut himself loose, and he rushes over to Caleb, attacks Caleb, and what's Caleb, Stephen Clay, whoever the hell he may be, he goes over and attacks him, and somehow, and Sam actually had a great maneuver calling out Caleb's name, calling him out as Caleb, and he thought it was Livy calling out to him, and they gave John enough time to grab the arrow and stab him, because him and John were fighting over the arrow. This arrow that Lucy missed and shot at him. But anyway, a lot of people have been saying that they believe this vampire stuff is over. I don't think it is. Looking at the very end of today's episode, and it was some good scenes by Lynn Herring today. She was basically just shouting at Caleb, basically telling Caleb, "I know I'm not crazy. You're making me sound like I'm not sane. I know I'm not crazy." And that's kind of, and that was, like I said, that was some great scenes with Lynn Herring today. Lynn Herring, because John actually went into Caleb's mouth and took those teeth out. That was prosthetic teeth. And Lucy was basically like, and at the very end, Lucy was like, "You're depending on that ring to help you become immortal. That ring helps you become immortal." And in the very end, lo and behold, very end of today's episode, that ring started glowing. And I'm hearing rumors that Caleb's not dead. And the reason they're making Caleb still maybe keeping Caleb around is to give Michael Easton a chance to stay on GH. Because what I've been hearing, just if there's a chance that he doesn't get to stay on as John McBain, which I'm also trying to figure out how the hell they're gonna explain those characters being off the show. I don't know how they're gonna explain it, because I think their last air dates for right now are slowly coming up. So I don't know how they're gonna explain them being off the show. But I'm hearing that Caleb may still be alive because it'll help keep Michael Easton on the show. If he wants to stay at GH, it'll help him keep him at GH. But anyway, that's all I gotta say about that. The Rafe and Allison scenes, I'm not gonna lie to you, I liked them. I think this is the last time we're gonna be seeing Allison. Allison basically all she did was show up to Rafe today to tell him that Caleb is indeed his father. And I'm hearing that Rafe is gonna be very startled by it, the fact that Caleb is his father. And like I said, I don't think this whole vampire stuff is over. Not by, I know there's people saying that on Twitter that they believe it's over. I don't think this is over, not by a long shot. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't believe this is over. Because I do believe they had this whole Prospect Park thing with the characters of John's, especially the character of John in this storyline. I do believe they had to change some stuff up. So like I said, I believe they really did have to change some stuff up. So and this was supposed to be a quote unquote nod to Port Charles. I wasn't feeling it. I'm sorry. I'm still not. But anyway, moving on from that. We also found out today that Steven Weber did not die. And I just got confirmation as to I know how this guy's going to leave. I know how he's going to leave the show. I seriously know how he's going to leave the show. Because they're saying his last episode is supposed to be March 1st or something like that. Or sometime around the 1st of March. Tomorrow is March 1st, so... And Stevie is on tomorrow. And like I said, I have a feeling I know how he's going to leave the show. And I actually heard some people talking about how he's going to leave the show. I'm just gonna go ahead and spoil it for you. We know he's not gonna die, and I will say I did love those scenes between him and Lisa LoCicero, and I love the scenes between him and Rebecca Herbst. I wanted to see more Steve and Elizabeth scenes. I like their little sibling chemistry and whatnot. I love that. I wanted to see more Steve and Olivia scenes. Not Olivia, Steve and Elizabeth scenes. I wanted to see that. I wanted to see more of that, but she's leaving the show, so we won't be able to see more of it. But I know I'm not gonna spoil it for you. I want you guys just to keep watching. And I will say this: if you watch yesterday's video, oh hell, it's me. I'm gonna spoil it for you anyway. Somehow Steve's gonna go to jail. From what I understand, he's gonna go to jail. I think it's gonna be like for him helping AJ or something like that. Helping him knowing that AJ was still alive or something like that. I don't know. Something just to usher him off the show. I don't know why they got rid. I mean, Steve's not one of my favorites, but I would never want an actor to lose their job. But I guess they had to do it to free up some space for these vets. And I think he was, if I'm not mistaken, I think Steve was a contract character. And I think they had to get rid of him to free up some space. Just to free up some space for the vets, some of these vets to come in. But from what I know, no, because from what I know, the only vet that has returned that's on contract is Laura and Duke. Those are the only vets that have returned that are on contract, that have came back that are on contract. And I'm not sure if Duke's on contract. I think he's on contract. But anyway, I'm glad. I will say I didn't want them to kill off Steve. I didn't. If they wanted him to leave, I would say like they could have just sent him and Olivia off. Because to be honest with you. Well, yeah, there will be more things for them to do with Olivia with this whole baby stuff coming up, and whatnot. This whole baby stuff with Lulu, and which is dumb as hell. And also, I will be telling you guys, Julie Marie Berman will not be around for most of this storyline. She did leave yesterday. Her last episode should air, and if I'm not mistaken, her last episode should air in like 2 weeks. So like 2 or 3 weeks, her last episode should be airing. And from what I hear, Julie Marie Berman will not be around for this baby storyline to really get the jump on it. From what I'm hearing, they're immediately recasting Lulu. I think they're from what I've heard, they're holding auditions as we speak right now. They're immediately recasting Lulu because that role's that important to the show. They're immediately recasting her. But anyway, and it was also good to see Dante with it being there for his mother, even though Steve didn't die, him being there for his mother and whatnot, and him reassuring her that everything's all right, and It was funny how Steve said he's gonna start taking Olivia's visions a whole lot more serious now. But anyway, and I'm gonna tell you what. Now let's move on to what I really loved about today's episode. Anything involved the Quartermaines and ELQ. That's one of the brightest storylines on this show right now. The ELQ stuff. I like the fact I love seeing Tracy and Monica. I feel like I hadn't seen Monica in a long time, and I love it when those two go at it. Tracy was just basically bashing Monica, but basically blaming AJ for the reason that we knew she was gonna blame AJ for the stolen Picolila relish and whatnot. And Monica was basically like, why would AJ want to steal a bottle of Picolila? Because Tracy was all pissed off saying that it was my inheritance. Tracy, you don't care about that being your inheritance. You know that's what's going to help save ELQ. Because Picolila did save ELQ before. And so she knows that's what's going to help her get back ELQ. Anyway, and then also the Michael and AJ and Duke and Star scenes, I love those scenes today. Like I said, I'm really loving this ELQ storyline. This is one of the brightest storylines on this show. But yeah, I feel like I can enjoy Michael. I'm really enjoying Michael and Star's relationship. I'm trying to figure out how they're gonna explain her not being on the show. I'm trying to figure out what they're gonna do with that. How they're gonna explain, because as of today, Kristen Austin is not on that show right now. Yeah, she's still contracted at ABC, but she's no longer, from what I understand, she's no longer on that show. And she will tell you she's not on that show right now. She's not taping anything right now because she don't know. She's waiting to hear what Prospect Park's gonna do, what it wants to do with the character. And Prospect Park still wants the character. From what I hear, I don't think she wants to go. Her whole family, basically, her and her brother Eddie Alderson, who got recast. They announced his recast as Matthew, which I will talk about in the other video. Excuse me. And then their mother, they all moved out to LA. So, I have a feeling Kristen Austin may just be coming back as another character. That's just what I'm hearing. I think she may come back as another character. They may wait a while, have her come on as another character. But anyway, but like, I am really thoroughly enjoying Michael and Star's relationship now. I used to not like their relationship, but I actually am kind of enjoying it now. Because this is the only relationship on this damn show that's actually honest and one. It's not a pure relationship because they've been sexing it up, but it's actually one of the only relationships on this show that's actually honest and whatnot. It's a genuine relationship, but I have a feeling with whoever the hell that was stalking Star, following Star and whatnot, may be causing some friction between that. But anyway, well, yeah, I like the overall. I thought today's episode was okay. It was a good episode. It was decent. But like I said, I'm ready for this vampire stuff to get over with. I'm ready for them to move on. The 50th anniversary is closely approaching. Tomorrow's March 1st, so 50th anniversary will be a month away. Isn't the 50th like April 1st or something like that? The 50th should be I mean, it's like almost a month away now. So they need to be getting prepared for some of that. But anyway, thank you guys for watching today's video. Let me know what you guys thought about today's video. If I left anything out, let me know. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. This is Dominic checking out. Peace. God bless. And I'm out.